All right, welcome everyone to this Friday morning BulaFIT call. We're excited to be here. I have a lot of people on this morning's call, a lot of excitement happening today. And we're really excited to have our celebrity fitness ambassador, Mr. Owen McKibben, on the call. As you know, Owen is a former professional volleyball player. He's a fashion model. He's the author of the Men's Health Cover Model Workout book, and he's also a celebrity fitness trainer to the stars like Blake Lively and Zac Efron and more. And he's also an iconic men's health cover model. In fact, he's a current men's health article in their January-February edition. They actually interviewed him. There's a great informational shoot about Owen and how he's been able to keep so fit, so healthy throughout his life. So make sure you check out that one. He's done lots of different covers, been featured a lot of different places, and we're so excited to have him as part of the Wakaya Perfection family and as the coach of the Bula Fit program. So we're excited today because he's going to be introducing some of the new products that were just introduced at our Miami Boot Camp event. He'll be kicking off the inaugural Bula Fit Warrior Challenge today, which I think everyone's excited about. Great fun prizes, but most of all, an incredible program that we're already seeing people with some pretty miraculous results. So we're excited about that. Okay, well, without further ado, let's go ahead and invite our coach, our mentor, Mr. Owen McKibben, on the call. Owen, are you there?
Well, welcome, everybody, and I really, really appreciate you guys being on this call. So much to talk about. First and foremost, I just want to congratulate everybody because it was a team effort on the Miami Boot Camp. It was so nice to meet all of you guys, to put a live, human and voice to the faces that I see on the Facebook page. It was nice to, get to know some people a little bit more than just, posts on social media. It truly inspired me. I was overwhelmed and flattered with how many people showed up at 7 a.m. for the boot camp thing that we did in the conference room. I really feel like we took a lot of people who are at a very, at a starting point because everyone started somewhere. I haven't always been a fitness professional. I had my first day too where I didn't know anything. And I feel like we really got a lot of information. It was delivered in a very easy to understand format. And I think we gave everyone, no matter what your fitness level was, a good starting point and a good roadmap to success. And I just want to thank you guys all for that. I really had fun. I mean, I'd from my room, I'd go into the lobby, and I just saw and felt the enthusiasm from everybody, and I just want to thank you so much. With that being said, I know I can't say this enough. I really am so happy to be a member of this team and leading the Bula Fit Challenge. It was almost too good to be true from our first meeting in Vegas, and sure enough, the executive board delivered what I feel are 5-star products. We're first to market, which is amazing with our Keto Fuel. The reason why there's no other Keto Fuel out there is because it's very expensive. It's very arduous. It's very hard to get these formulations in the ratios they need to be and have it edible. Bottom line, edible. Ours isn't just edible. It's amazing. I use mine in my coffee at 5 o'clock in the morning. I wake up at 4:30 a.m. I make my coffee like usual, and I just dump a heaping scoop of the Keto Fuel in my coffee, and it sets me for the day. I've started using the burn capsule as well, and I got to tell you, it takes me all the way through to lunchtime. And a lot of times I eat just because I'm like, wow, I've been up for 7 hours now. I should probably eat something. But what the Keto Fuel does and why it's so valuable is it takes all the guesswork out of getting you towards your goal of ketosis, and that's where your body burns stored fat as energy. You literally turn into a fat-burning machine, and I know you guys get it because I've seen the before and afters and the progress pics on our Bula Fit Facebook page. The weight is literally falling off of people. It's amazing. And initially we saw it with our executive board. They lost 4 people over 160 pounds. And these are guys that are sitting in suits, sitting on their butts all day. They didn't even have the workout portion of it. Now I spent an extra day, Super Bowl Sunday, shooting 3 DVDs, and 3 different levels, beginner, intermediate, and advanced. So there's something there for everyone, and we should have those in our hands very, very soon. And there's a method to my madness here. We're going to keep updating these DVDs and the workout programs, but I have to lay a foundation for you guys. And it's a foundation that starts with basic stuff. It's designed to thicken your tendons and ligaments, your connective tissue, so I can keep pushing you as time goes on with very little risk of injury. So just bear with me on it, and doing something is better than doing nothing. Okay, I know I preach about it up, down, and sideways. You got to make a deposit into that fitness bank, whether it's with the keto shakes, whether it's with eating smart, or whether it's moving for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 7, 10, 12, up to 20, 30, 40 minutes. The more the better. And the more little deposits you can make in those 3 areas, the faster you're going to get to your goals. Specifically, I want to talk about the Keto Fuel. If you really want to kickstart it, this is what I've been doing. And I did the keto diet before the fuel ever came out. I lost 23 pounds in a month and a half. And for those of you that really want to knock this out of the park, I would go Keto Fuel shakes just to kickstart and get that first 10, 20, 30, 40 pounds off. I'd go twice a day with the Keto Fuel because it takes the guesswork out of the ratios, and if you break it down, it's a little over $3 per meal. Now, that's a meal replacement. I don't know where you can buy any keto meal with the proper ratios like we have in the Keto Fuel. $3, you'd be looking at more like between $12 to $20 for a meal that has the nutritional equivalent of the Keto Fuel. So are you spending a little bit of money on it? Yes. Does it replace and actually save you money in the long run? Without question. And it's going to make you healthier, faster, and it's a fail-safe. It's a no-brainer. You just dump it in water, your coffee, whatever you want to put with it, and it gets you there. Now, if that's not even good enough, we got the burn capsules. Now, these are it's a super potent combination of herbs and extracts that help you manage your appetites and cravings while giving you energy, and it really helps your focus throughout the day. I mean, it's amazing. I'm not one that really needs it, but I've tried it because I can't represent something I haven't tried, and it's unbelievable. For all of you that, find yourself thinking about food and, this is a radical life change. We're really shaking it up. The industry we're shaking up from top to bottom. On the payment structure, we're also shaking it up internally. So I highly recommend the burn capsules. I'd go 2 keto shakes, 1 burn capsule to set you up to succeed. Now, what you have to do on your own is follow the keto diet plan, the ratio of fats, 2 servings of fats, 1 protein, 1 carbohydrate. Try and stay away from the dry carbohydrates. Very simple. The high glycemic, which is high sugar. Stay away from the rice, potatoes, pasta, bread. Replace with greens. Arugula was one of my favorite. Brussels sprouts, broccoli. You have options there. Kale, spinach. You will literally shrink overnight. And you can see the pictures of everyone who's posting them. It's amazing. Everyone looks 10 years younger that have lost 5 to 10 pounds. It's amazing. Our BulaFIT bottles. Now we have these BulaFIT bottles, which are great enough. Now the BulaFIT bottles are a great hydration delivery system. Think about it that way. They are also a cheat sheet because you can turn them around, and you've got my little mini workouts on the back. And I'm telling you, 1 round might seem easy. Bump it up to 3 rounds, 4 rounds, 5 rounds. That's what those are there for, little reminders to stay hydrated, and move around. It's all about hydration and moving around and setting yourself up to succeed. Now, we have 2 different packs. We have the BulaFIT Warrior Pack, and that's basically the Keto Fuel, the burn capsules, and the ginger and the turmeric, which I think are a must with any of these, if you do nothing else, take the ginger and the turmeric. I mean, it's nature's anti-inflammatory. I call it nature's Advil. The Bula Fit Pack, the basic one, gives you a cap sampler. I think at this point we all know which caps work and don't work for us, but it's a very smart, clever way to keep hydrated. Now, I'm going to scroll down and describe the Bula Fit Warrior Pack. I mean, this is like a NASCAR race car. This is everything you need. You have the slim caps, you have the detox caps, you have the ginger, turmeric, also bone and muscle and multivitamins. You could literally live off of this. You've got the Keto Fuel. Once again, if you really want to see dramatic results, I double up on the Keto Fuel for at least the first 1 to 2 months, and I think you're going to see a big change. You really think about how long it's taken for those of you that are overweight, like 30 or 40 pounds. Think about it. It's taken a lifetime to get like that. We're going to strip this off in our BulaFIT challenge in 3 months. So let's kickstart that program and really let's put our nose to the grindstone and let's be our own walking billboard. Once people see what you're doing, it's going to be a no-brainer. Wow, tell me what you're doing. Boom, that opens that door. Okay, so, I mean, the value on these to me is insane. I was shocked at how affordable the Keto Fuel is. I mean, for you to be able to get if you were to buy, LA is the king of like the specialty juices, the performance shakes, the fat burner shake. If you were to go buy this shake or smoothie in a store, you would spend between $8 and $12, which is crazy. And we do it for a little over $3. Amazing. Great job to the executive board. Other things I want to talk about, Britt, is just the comprehensiveness of this program. Now we have the workout element, we have the supplement element, and we've given you a food guide. You know, there's 5 basic pillars: the Nutrify, Hydrate, Fuel, Perform, Recover. I can't stress recovery enough. Sleep and resting is as important as the working out and the supplementation. You know, studies show if you don't get proper rest, it's almost like it's debilitating and it's cumulative. So make sure you get your rest. And the earlier you wake up and the more you move around, the earlier you're going to go to bed. That's why I get up so early. I work out. I train my clients. I'm usually lights out by 8:30, 9 o'clock. Okay, so just keep that in mind. I know it's hard. It's a lifestyle change. But you know what? Do yourself a favor and communicate with us through the BulaFIT Facebook page. I love it. I'll be giving you guys weekly posts with different exercises, some motivational speeches. It's all there. And we have a community. We have a team. And I'm honored and proud to be the leader of this team. But it's funny, the power is going to be with you guys. You guys are going to be way more powerful than I with your before and afters, with your testimonials, with your inspirational stories of what you are doing now. And it's so inspiring to me. I really can't thank you guys enough for trusting me, allowing me to lead this revolution of sorts. And we've got all the tools now. Now it's up to you guys. Let's get on it and stay focused. And there's a lot of cool prizes out there with our BulaFIT challenge, anywhere from 10 pounds, 20 pounds, 30 pounds. We haven't exactly decided what the prizes are, but I'll tell you the top 2 prizes get 2 private sessions with me, and that's going to be great. I can't wait. You know, I'm a pretty emotional guy. I wear my emotions on my sleeve, and, you know, some of these stories I see bring me to the edge of tears. And I want to be a mess the next time I see you guys. I want to see people that have changed their lives, that are a fraction of what they used to look like, that are happy, vibrant, and healthy, and just, you know, taking this plan that we've laid out and applying it to their lives. That, to me, is the biggest job satisfaction. So, Britt, with that, I'm going to throw it back to you, and then hopefully we can squeeze in some Q&A here.
Yeah, you bet. Oh, and thanks so much for going through that. You know, I agree. I think we're going to see some remarkable results, and just some of those. We're going to be posting up some photos on our Wakaya blog today, and then through next week, and people will get a real sense of, you know, what has happened to some of these corporate individuals who have lost weight, some of these leaders who've lost weight. It's remarkable. It's really amazing.
Sure.
You talked through these 2 packs, and I just wanted to kind of explain a little bit how the packs work, how you purchase them, and how the program really works. But we're not going to go into much detail. I'm just going to kind of hit some top points. We're recording this. I know a lot of people will be listening to this call trying to say, okay, so how does this whole thing work? So we talked about the 2 different packs. We have the Bula Fit Pack and the Bula Fit Warrior Pack. You know, the entire Bula Fit Health Challenge, those packs have been created to really help you get into ketosis, to optimize your fat loss, and to move into, warrior health. And so you can choose from either one of those. There's different price points for each. You can go online to the Wakaya store, and you'll see those price points. We have a retail value. If you're an ambassador, you're going to buy it wholesale, or at the ambassador price. But also, if you're an ambassador on auto ship, that's really the best price, and you don't want to run out of this. I started as the corporate team right before Christmas, and I had the Keto Shake. I was taking it. We didn't have any burn capsules, and I ran out. And the person who supplied that to us was out of town for a couple weeks. And it was remarkable how quickly I got off the plan because I didn't have the Keto Fuel and the convenience of just making it easy and keeping those ratios. So you don't want to run out, and the auto ship program saves you some money, but more importantly, it makes sure that you have your next month's supply. You can keep in ketosis. Which brings me to my next quick point about ketosis and how this whole thing works. I'm going to just try and explain it really quickly. So first of all, we have something called the BulaFIT guide. When you buy one of those packs, you're going to get this guide in the pack. And the guide really is a resource to help you understand all about the 5 pillars of warrior health. And those pillars cover nutrification, which is really getting those micronutrients in your body. That's your ginger, your turmeric. The burn capsule helps with that. The multi-essentials, the bone and muscle, all those provide micronutrients that your body needs to be healthy, to maintain itself, but to build. And especially as you're losing weight, especially as you're detoxifying, you're wanting to make sure that you refill your body with the vitamins, the minerals, the micronutrients that it needs to really operate fully. The next pillar is hydration. We've talked about that on this call. We've talked about that over the last year with Wakaya Perfection. Pretty simple. Drink enough water and get the benefit. Fueling, we'll talk about that. That's really what you eat, the macronutrients, the proteins, fats, carbohydrates that you need to give your body the energy it needs. Performance, we'll talk about that in just a moment, a little bit more about these workout DVDs you're creating. And then you already talked about recovery. That guide's going to talk in detail on each of those areas. Now, the reality is if you focused on any one of these areas, these pillars of warrior health, you would lose fat, you would start to get healthy. When you start to incorporate most and all of them, that's where you see remarkable results. So that guide really helps you with that. Now, if you don't have a pack or you're really wanting to understand the program, you can download this guide in PDF form. It's in your back office under the tool, Documents and Media Center. You'll be able to see a link that's a PDF to this. You can also get it on the BulaFitWarrior.com page. That's our challenge page, and there's a link to it there. So if you're really wanting to see how the program works, just go to one of those. All right, I'm going to just talk really briefly about this fuel concept, about what it is that you're eating and how the keto fuel really helps you to get into what we call ketosis. So hopefully most of us understand that there are 3 macronutrients the body needs to be able to grow and fuel itself, and those are carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. And the ratios that you eat those has a dramatic impact in your health and the total amount. If you're eating a ton of all of these or a ton of one of these, it can throw your health off. And what it can do, for example, we eat a lot of carbs, more carbs than our body needs, more calories than our body needs. It can't burn it all, and so it's forced to store the remainder as fat on our body. What we found is by limiting the amount of calories that you eat to below what your body needs, your body burns through what you daily eat, and then it's in a deficit. So what it has to do is burn something that it already has stored. With ketosis, ketosis is the body's natural metabolic process to metabolize fat, to burn fat, and to fuel the body with it. And what's amazing with ketosis is when your body gets to burning the fat, it provides something called ketones, which fuels your body, gives you energy, but it's also does a great job with fueling your mind, with your brain. And so a lot of people call this the feel-good diet because the energy level is high and also the brain function. They don't get a haziness or a fog in their mind that you sometimes get on other kinds of diets. So if you look at this call afterwards, we've got some slides that will show up. It shows a ratio. Basically, you're wanting to hit for a ketogenic diet about 75% fat, 75% of the calories that you have are from fat, 20% from protein, and 5% from carbs. It's very different than most people do in Western, society. Usually it's high carbohydrate, but this is really shifting that, and there's some great benefits when you do that. And also the Keto Fuel shake is set up to support that exact ratio. That's what makes it so simple. So let me just talk really quickly about how ketosis works. So when your body has to start burning its own energy, its own stores of energy, it does three things. Number one, it goes to sugar. We call it glycogen. It's created by carbohydrate. It burns that fast because it burns it quick, provides high energy. It's really quick for the body to do. The problem with it is the body can't store a whole lot of it. So it stores about 1 to 2 days worth of that, and then it's gone if it has to just run on that. This is the other reason why when you eat carbohydrates, it refills that quickly, but it can't store a lot, and so it'll convert excess into fat relatively quickly as well. So if you're not eating those carbohydrates, it burns through what you have, and then it's got to do something else. So it'll look at its next source of energy, and that's protein. And what it'll do is it uses protein to build muscle, but it also will change protein, and it will burn it to turn it into glycogen or that sugar, and it'll burn that. It's a lower energy. It takes longer for it to do that, but it will do that until it ramps up what we call ketone production, until it ramps up its ability to metabolize fat. And we have a really nice graph in the guide. You'll be able to see it. But after a couple days, your body realizes, hey, you're not giving me carbohydrates. I don't want to burn tons of protein because that's what my muscles are made with. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to ramp up my ketone production. We're going to just switch from burning sugars to burning fat, and it really optimizes that. That's called ketosis. And it's that zone that we call it the keto zone. When you're in that, your body's switch is turned on to metabolize fat and to really metabolize your fat stores. And so long as you're eating a deficit, less calories than what you need overall, your body can continue to maintain that and just optimize burning its fat stores. So that is the magic of ketosis. That's what the Keto Fuel shake supports. The burn capsule really helps that transition from burning sugar to burning fat, or being optimized to burn fat. It makes that transition much more subtle. Sometimes people, complain that when their body switches, it feels, they get something called a keto fuel, or they're just feeling their energy kind of dip until they get to fat burning mode. The burn capsules have a remarkable way to kind of bridge that gap and help the energy be high, so you don't really feel that transition. You just start to get into it. So that's probably more detail than I was planning on this call, but I want to make sure that everyone who's joining the Bula Fit Warrior Challenge understands the ketogenic side, because that's really been the magic thing that people have been seeing. It's been really creating some incredible results there. Owen, do you have anything that you want to say about the ketosis or kind of what's going on there?
I do. I've been in I was a pro athlete for 10 years, and I've been in the fashion industry for even longer than that. So I've had to do the losing weight, fitting into a certain size of clothing. I've tried all the diets, the South Beach diet, the high protein, the low carbs, the no carbs, the fasting. And they all take a toll on your body, and more so even your brain. Like the high protein thing taxes your organs. You have no energy. Does it work to lose inches in weight? It sure does, but you literally are a walking zombie. I tried it before I ever met the executives at Wakaya, and I showed up, and I did it also for my men's health shoot, and 23 pounds. I went from 223 to 200. I didn't think I had 23 pounds to lose. So if you stay disciplined, if you do the workouts, and this was before the Keto Shake even existed and the burn capsules, I got those results from just doing it with food and working out. Now we have this Keto Shake, which takes the place of 2 meals, and you actually save money with it. A lot of people were concerned, like, oh, the price. I'm like, guys, break this down. I just ate keto for a month and a half, and it's not easy. It's challenging. But this shake literally removes 2 of those meals for roughly $6 total, $6.30. That's unheard of. I don't know any other company that can do it. I don't even know how we're doing it. It's pretty amazing. So buy into this system. It works from the pictures I've seen. I mean, it's obvious that it's working, and it's a healthy way to do it. You feel satiated because the majority of your calories are coming from fat. You don't feel brain dead. You don't have a loss of energy. It's literally the most effective diet plan I've ever used, and I've tried them all, like I said.
Hey, thanks so much for your comments on that. I think it's amazing that you've seen that, and you're already on this ketogenic, journey before we even got together. That's just incredible to me.
Yeah, it's a perfect marriage.
Let's talk just really quickly about the meal plan. So you're not going to you aren't going to probably have ketogenic shakes or the Keto Fuel shake 3 meals a day. Owen's talked about the benefits of having it too for simplicity and maintaining those ratios. But we have something, we call it the Keto Zone. And if you're looking to do a meal and you want a rule of thumb of, okay, what is it that I eat? You want 2 good fats. In that guide we talked about, it has a list of what a good fat is and the amounts for each of those, like avocados and nuts and butter and cream and some other things like that.
All the yummy stuff.
It's the stuff we finally get to eat. So 2 good fats, 1 protein, and 1 veggie. We're encouraging people to get their carbohydrate from veggie. It's low carb. It provides, many micronutrients, vitamins, nutrients that way, and fiber. And you're really going to want that. So make sure you're getting veggie too in your meal. So that's a meal, or take a Keto Fuel shake and skip that meal or replace that meal with this shake. If necessary, you can do some snacks.
You can even go up to 3 keto shakes a day. I mean, you could live on that stuff. The ratios are that good. And believe it or not, you're going to save money. The more keto fuel you go, the less money you spend on food. It's an equation I don't know how the executives pulled off.
Yeah, I completely agree. I've had someone just type in and ask, okay, so how much should I eat? If I'm a larger individual, should I be eating more? Should I be eating, do I adjust these? These are, the 2 good fats, 1 protein, 1 veggie, or a Keto Fuel shake. These are guidelines or principles for most people, the average person. If your body has a higher calorie need, you can adjust it. If you're feeling, really weak or things like that, you can adjust it here and there. Just remember that you have to put your body in a deficit of calories for it to burn your stores of fat. It can be optimized to burn fat, but if you're giving it more fat than it needs, you're not in that deficit, it's not going to really work for you the way it should work. So what I'd encourage you to do is, use the Keto Fuel shake, use the burn caps. You'll find the burn caps take away cravings remarkably. You just won't be hungry. It's not that food will not sound good. It's just not even on your mind. It's not constantly, I'm hungry. It's really a great companion with the shake. The other thing that people have asked that I just wanted to get on this recording as well is protein. What if I'm not so focused on, fat loss? My body fat percentage is where I want it to be. I really want to get healthy. I really want to focus on muscle development. And in that guide, we have something we call the protein zone. Now, protein is a great material for your body. Your body needs it to build that muscle and to maintain itself. And, when you get down to a weight that you're happy with, the body fat percentage that you're happy with, a lot of times people want to focus on building that muscle up. And we have something called the protein zone that helps that. So if you have questions about that, or what if I want a little bit more protein, go check that out. You can still do the Keto Fuel shake. You can add just a scoop away with it if you're really needing more protein in your diet because your goals are different. Anything else you want to say on that? If they're really focused on wanting to build some muscle mass, what would you suggest, Owen?
I would suggest on all the things that you're going to see in my workout DVDs and the videos, incorporate weights. You can get dumbbells. You've got to, if you want to build muscle, you have to stimulate the muscle. You have to create resistance, and you do that by adding weights to whatever it is. Like I did a lot of the moves with the Bula bottles full, because a lot of the moves are dramatically harder with even just a little bit of weight in your hands. So as you graduate, as you lay that foundation, as your tendons and ligaments thicken, you can go a little heavier and a little harder in all the exercises. If you're one of the few that is, 5'4", 110 pounds, and you want to actually put on muscle, and I know there's some of those I met. I think Twiggy Skater was one of them. You just want to up your protein. You can double your protein. Typically, the rule says you should, if you want to put on muscle, you should have a gram of protein for every pound you weigh. However, if you're going to stick with the ketogenic model, what's beautiful about that is you maintain your muscle mass and you don't have to consume as much protein, which is easier on your organs, it's easier on your digestive system, which is why I'm a huge proponent of the ketogenic system. It's a way of living and nutrition that can be done over the long haul, and it's one of the few diets that can actually claim that.
Yeah, thanks so much for sharing that. I put on the slide a little photo from your Warrior Workout DVD, and I've seen, I don't know if you've even seen it, we just got back from the editor yesterday, the video editor, and let me tell you, this is an incredible workout DVD. I think everyone's going to love it. The way, Owen, that you did it, that zone progression training of, using more areas of your body, using multiple muscle groups, but not having to go to the gym, not having to go buy expensive equipment, and still getting your exercise in. I think people are going to love it.
Well, it's great. Since we were sitting on this call, Jen, she's getting ready to go on at HSN. God bless her. Hopefully she sells out. I know she will. She said she just sent me some clips from the DVD series shoot. So right when I hang up the phone, I'm going to be looking at the clips. And I'm telling you, gang, you guys have done such a good job so far, and the results have been so big. Wait till you start incorporating these BulaFIT workouts. The weight is literally going to fall off of you. You guys are going to be having to notch up your belts 2, 3, 4 rungs. It's going to happen quick. And the more you can shock your body in different ways through nutrition, through the food plan, now through the exercise plan, the sky is the limit. We're all going to look like superheroes at our next meeting.
That's true. One thing that's going to help everyone with this program, I talked about the guide. You read through it, it'll give you a great education. But we have something called the tracker form, and that's available at BulaFitWarrior.com as well. Let me bring it up here, if you'll let me. There we go. That form will give you 4 weeks, and it's just simply a way to track that. One, you're getting your hydration, you're getting your ginger and your turmeric and your burn, tracking what you're eating, tracking your exercise, and then making sure you have the recovery. You're getting at least 7 hours of sleep. And there's some optional products from Okaya that will really help recovery, too, that you can look at as well. But that's a resource that's available to you. It's available online right now in the back office under Documents and Media Library, but it's also on that URL I just said. With that, Owen, let's move in. I know a lot of people on this call, they're excited about this BulaFIT Warrior Challenge and finding the warrior within themselves. And I know you've been really excited to actually get everything in place and to get people focused on a 90-day window to really just transform their life. Do you want to talk a little bit about what the BulaFIT Challenge is, the process, and kind of the prizes we're giving?
Yeah, I think we all have have all been doing it unofficially now for some time since I've met you guys, and we've had some amazing results. And basically, this is a way to have accountability. You know how a lot of you are on auto ship. I mentioned this in Miami. I'm like, put yourself on auto ship. And I mean that in the way of accountability. This is a way to be accountable. You are writing down what you're doing, what you're consuming, what your waistline is, what your weight is, what your goals are. You're posting this weekly. And that creates a community. And we're all in this together, okay? I'm nothing without you guys. You guys are my soldiers. You guys are my team. Okay, if my team doesn't believe in me, then we're not a true gelled team. I want us all to gel, and that happens by being accountable. So go in here, fill out the questionnaire, update it, get on our BulaFIT page, give us progress pics, because guess what? If everyone has a hard day, everyone falls off the wagon, everyone has a cheat meal here and there, but once you see that everyone shares the same victories, the same struggles, and hits that wall, which we all will at some point in time, it's great to know that you're not alone when you're doing it. So let's create this community that people marvel at, that people's jaws drop at. My jaws hit the ground a couple times already just from what I've seen. So how we want to take our business to the next level, how we want to take our body and our wellness to the next level, checking in with what we've created with the BulaFIT 90-day challenge is exactly that, just in another form. Let's keep tightening the screws on what we're trying to do here, personally, professionally, business-wise. Let's step it up another notch. I know I'm ready to step it up, and guess what? Once these workouts that you're going to have very shortly, once I feel it's time to change, boom, we're going to come out with 3 more workouts that will take you to the next step in this journey. And this is just another process that will help keep you accountable and moving in the direction of positivity. And if we all do it, it's going to feel really good. We're going to come together. I can't wait to come together. I literally am closing my eyes and imagining it the next time we're all together. We are going to be the happiest, healthiest bunch of people with the best business model, with the best products, and we are walking, living, talking proof of the effectiveness of our system. And guess what? It's going to spread like wildfire. So let's stay accountable, and let's just up our game, and this is just another facet to that.
That's fantastic. And I really think so. I think so many people are already losing weight, and this is just an extension of what we've been doing, but it's that focus of let's do it together as a community. You know, with the Warrior Challenge, it's a 90-day challenge. It goes from February 10th, so today, to May 10th. In 90 days, set your goals. That guide that we produce has a place for you to set goals. And when you participate, you join the challenge as a participant, you need to set what your health, what your fat loss, what your health goals are. You're going to place them there, and that allows Owen, Jennifer, myself to be able to support you through our Facebook page, through our weekly calls, through the community. We'll be able to see where it is that you're going. And then we have weekly check-ins where you can let us know how it's going, and we can realize and find ways to support you, give you great information, give you motivation, training, all of that kind of stuff. So the process is simply this. If you want to join the challenge, 90-day challenge, you're going to complete the form at www.BulaFitWarrior.com. You can read through the page. It has the rules on the challenge. It talks about the prizes, but it's that form. You've got to finish that to become a participant in the challenge. Next, purchase your Bula Fit Pack so you can get in the program and download your Bula Fit Warrior Fitness Guide so you can understand, that whole process of what the health program really is. Join the Bula Fit Facebook group and calls. You're on this call now, so hopefully you're joining the call each week to get ongoing help from the community. And then complete these weekly check-ins. Now, the check-in is a new feature. We haven't done this before. You go to BulaFitWarrior.com, you'll see the join link, and then you'll see the check-in, the weekly check-in link. We want every participant to go there, click that link, and then you're just going to get a quick update of how it's going, how much weight that's come off, how you're feeling, what challenges you're running into. You can also share with us a current after shot, so we can document for you, and you can document the progress of change in your body. All those things will happen there. So that's part of this program too. We talked a little bit about challenges. Owen's talked about it. When you hit 10 pounds off, 20 pounds off, 30 pounds off, we're going to have some fun gifts that we send out to you, BulaFit gifts. That's just a fun way to provide recognition for the incredible feat that you've achieved, and also to inspire others to jump on board and get their their fitness, their life, their health, where they want it to be. We have 2 prizes for what we call our champion and runner-up prizes. And these are the top prizes for the 90-day program. They're going to receive a refund of their Bula Bash National Convention ticket for Wakaya Perfection. That event is in September, so they'll get that paid for. They're going to get a Wakaya gift bag, a professional photo shoot, video shoot, recognition, on stage, off stage, online recognition, $250 in cash for the runner-up, $500 in cash for the champion, and then 2 one-on-one coaching sessions with Owen McKibben. And I think that's the one that I would be most excited about. Owen, as we've said, he's a celebrity fitness trainer. We won't ask, how much I have to pay to get his time to coach me as a celebrity, but I know he's in high demand, and that'll be a huge, huge benefit. Owen, anything you want to tell them about that coaching session, what they should expect on that?
I've always said I'm good at like 3 or 4 things in this life. I'm a very good single parent. I show up each and every day. I'm really good at getting the best out of people, and I'm not a bad cook, actually. And I'm okay with that. I'm not a great accountant. I probably wouldn't be a great politician. I'm not great at tying a tie or shaving every day. That I would fail miserably if I had to go to a corporate structure type job. But I'm very good at motivating. I'm good at with the body, and I'm very instinctual in a lot of my knowledge and what I know and what I've learned over the years. And I'm really, really good at getting the best out of people. And everyone's different, no one thing works for every single person. Everyone is like a fingerprint. You're all different. So I look forward to everyone stepping up to this challenge. And I'm pretty accessible at these events. It's, if I have time, I'll sit and talk with whoever, just to spread the knowledge, to inspire, to motivate. But 2 one-on-one sessions is going to be really good, and I really know I can have a permanent positive impact on not just the private sessions, but on everyone who buys into this program. I mean, look what we've done, and now we've ramped it up with even better products, with workout aspects, and the workout stuff is what I'm best at. So just know you have a leader here that wants to make the biggest impact in this industry that's ever been seen. And from the online support we have, look at this online support that the executives have created. I don't know any other network marketing company that has this type of online support, that has such a supportive community. I didn't sense 1 ounce of jealousy or animosity at all, not one person, on the 2 events that I've been to. If we can carry that positivity and that progress through to the next level with our products, with our workout system, and with our online support, and just, like I said, tighten the screws in every aspect of our lives, from an accountability standpoint, from a consumer standpoint, and from a discipline standpoint, we are literally going to have the gold standard in this industry and shake it up and create a whole new paradigm. And that's what I'm most excited about. And I think you can tell in my voice. I think you can tell when I speak. This is something that excites me. I try and get back to everyone on the Facebook pages. Just know I see it. If there was an unlike button, I don't think I would have hit it once. Everyone's doing so well. And whether you've lost 3 or 5 pounds or you've lost 20 pounds, some people have already lost 40, we're all in this together. And just know the support will always be here from the top all the way on down. And that's what I'm most proud of. I'm just so proud to be a part of such a functional team that actually really cares about every single person. No one person is more important than the other, and I love that.
Well, we're so glad you're on the team, Owen. I think we couldn't have found a better fitness expert, a better coach, motivator, but also just a better individual. I think you reflect really what we talk about in Wakaya Perfection, the Wakaya way a way of living your values, a way of appreciating other people and standing for other people. So we appreciate you being on the call and really leading the charge on this. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm flattered to be in the position I'm in, and I will not fail you.
Great. Well, we're going to end up the call here. I've had a couple questions. We'll hit those really quickly. Let's just bring up here on the page. This is the BulaFIT Warrior page. I talked about the sign-up form. When you click on that sign-up form, some things you need to be prepared with: your beginning weight, your beginning waist measurement. You can also add a body fat percentage if you want to. That's completely optional. Some people don't know what that is. You can go and get it tested if you want. But you can put all of that information, and then you need to know where it is that you're going, what your goals are. You write those in there, and then make sure you have your before pictures. That's your before profile picture and a side picture. The reason why that's so important, where we require it to join, to be a participant, is because once that's gone, once you start losing weight, you cannot get that photo again. And you're going to want that photo for yourself, for your friends and families, to remember the incredible journey that you went on and how it worked. So that's that. And then right to the left side, or to the right side of it, we have that weekly check-in. And that's just a really simple form. It'll take you like 3 minutes to fill out each week. Set it on your calendar. Say, I'm going to go do that, whether it's Mondays, Fridays. You set the day, but give yourself that accountability and give us that feedback so we can better support you. Well, that's it. That's the BulaFIT Warrior Challenge. It's on. It started. We have until May 10th. We're going to have some really fun recognition at the end for everyone, not just our champion and warrior, our champion and runner-up, but for everyone who participates and experiences, a life change, a body and fitness change with this. We're going to make it fun. We're going to have some great recognition, and you are going to find the warrior within you. You will become a BulaFIT warrior. We're excited about that. With that, I'm going to hit a couple questions, and then we'll close out the call here. Let's see what we've got that's come in. Someone's asking, let's see here.
I think we should cover the medical aspect, because a lot of people are asking me if I'm diabetic, is the keto thing for me? This is what I recommend with any exercise and or diet plan that is different from what you are doing now. If you have medical issues, no matter how minor or major they might be, always run it by your doctor or healthcare practitioner. Just give them a heads up, because I'm not qualified enough as a medical doctor to say, yeah, if you have diabetes, it's fine. If you have, kidney stones, it's fine. That's definitely a medical question, so I would run that by your doctor.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. If you're taking medications, if you have a certain diet plan that he's put you on or she has put you on, then you're going to want to run this by them. The Keto Fuel is just food, but it's something you're going to want to verify with your medical professional so that you're kept in a good area there. So just go and talk to them. You can take the guide. You can talk through the program with them. With that, we have, let's see here. Some people are asking, if I've started doing this earlier on in the program, can I join in the challenge? Yep, you can totally join in. Just fill out the form. You can take your before picture if you have that. Just upload it up, and you're welcome to join one and write in. It's available for everyone. Let's see here. It would be nice to be able to purchase a BulaFIT shirt. You saw those BulaFIT shirts there. We gave them out at our Miami Boot Camp event. We'll talk to Patty Gardner. My guess is we'll have some sort of BulaFIT apparel ready for people to purchase sometime soon. So watch for that, and I wouldn't be surprised if we provide a warrior shirt for all those people who complete the challenge at our event. So we'll give you more information on those, but we'll definitely make it fun. Someone else asking about ketones. Are there ketones in the shake? The ketones are really what your body creates when it metabolizes fat. It changes the fat, creates ketones, and that's what your body runs off of and fuels your mind. So that's what we're talking about when we're talking about ketones. It's your body metabolizing the fat that creates those. I don't have a whole lot of other questions on here, so hopefully we covered the gamut. So someone else asking if kids can do keto. When it comes to kids, that's something you might want to talk to your healthcare professional as well. I don't have a lot of great information on that. It is just food. the Keto Zone shake is a high-fat, medium-protein, low-carb food. They can definitely eat that. My kids love it. They put nutmeg on it, and they say it tastes like eggnog. So you can definitely do that. When it comes to getting them on a ketogenic diet, that's something, if you feel like your children are needing something like that, they're looking for fat loss or something like that, that's something I definitely talk to your healthcare professional about. It's important for kids to have the right kinds of nutrients and to have the right amount of fat on their body. So we wouldn't be able to tell you much more about that. Let's see. Someone else saying, as I take this, if I'm feeling nauseous or if I'm feeling different things, is that normal? It can be when you're changing your body from glycogen burning to keto burning. We showed that graph where you can have a dip in energy. You can get something they call the Keto Fuel, the flu. We're not hearing that much with the burn capsules. It really bridges the gaps there. If you're feeling that might be common. If you're feeling it extended, you might want to talk to your doctor about that, or try mixing it up. Try a different kind of a meal. If you're eating a certain meal that's ketogenic or a keto meal, but it's not really making you feel well, switch up your food there and see how it goes there. But a little bit of feeling that way might happen. Also, if you notice your energy really died, go ahead and eat a snack. There's information about having a snack there. You want to eat your snack if necessary. You don't want to overdo it on your snacks, because the goal is to keep you in a deficit so you can burn your stores of fat. But if you're needing a snack, go ahead and eat a snack. Do what you need to do to provide your body what it needs. All right. Well, that's all the time we have today. We'll answer. You can ask more questions on the Bula Fit page. We'll try and get them answered. The community is really good at answering there. The other thing I just encourage you, as you're sharing your weight loss stories with others, it's important when you're sharing that to let them know that this is a comprehensive program. This is not a magic pill. This is not a magic bullet. This is a comprehensive health and wellness fitness program. It includes the 5 pillars of warrior health. And as you change your diet, as you increase your exercise, as you provide your body what it needs in forms of rest, in forms of nutrition, micronutrients, as those all work together, that's where you see the results. As you share that with others, please remember that. We don't want this to be known as a magic pill, because there really is no magic pill. Diets that focus on a magic pill come and go, and the weight does the same thing. It goes and comes. That's not what this is about. This is a lifestyle change. That's why it includes all the areas. So as you're sharing your changes with others, we encourage you to let them know the full range of what you're doing, the diet, the exercise, the different pillars, so that they realize it really is a lifestyle change, and that's what's going to make it last long. With that, Owen, any last words, and we'll close out the call.
I just want to say I'm so proud of everyone on this call, everyone I've met from the first day in Vegas all the way to Miami. I've seen some progress on a corporate level and on a personal level, and with all you guys, that is just so gratifying, and it's so good to be part of such an amazing organization, from the executives down to the members to the people that are doing this challenge. I can't. My heart is full with satisfaction and a mission to do what is hard to do. Harness a large group of people like we're doing to be the best they can be, and all we're doing is creating happiness and wellness, and it's hard not to feel really good about that.
Well, thanks so much, Owen. Thanks for being on the call. We'll see you all on the next week's call. Owen will be on with us, leading the charge, the next Bula Fit call, and plug into the Bula Fit page. Share your goals, share your questions. Let's help the community really support and do this together. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to unmute the lines. Let Owen know how much you appreciate him. Let us know the excitement you have for this challenge, and we'll sign off.
Thank you.